Okay, dear student, today our next topic is conductors and insulator. There are different kinds of materials which we can classify into different groups on the basis of their ability to conduct electricity. There are two main groups, conductors and insulators. So first of all, we are going to discuss what are conductors. The materials which allow electricity to pass through them are called conductors. Means the materials through which electricity can go through are known as conductors. Examples of conductors are metals, salt solutions and ionized gases. Silver is the best conductor of electricity. As you know that all metals are good conductor of electricity. So out of them, silver is the best conductor of electricity. This is a very important point. So there are different kinds of carriers, current carriers in solid conductors, liquid conductors as well as in gas. So in solid conductors there are free electrons. These free electrons are responsible for the solid conductors to carry current. Then question arises, what are free electrons? The free electrons, as you know that there are electrons, protons and neutrons within an atom, and electrons are revolving around in the discrete orbits. As the size of the atom increases, the distance between electrons and protons also increases. So the force of attraction between electrons and protons also decreases. So these electrons can move within a conductor as just like gases in a container. So these electrons which are free from the nuclear force of attraction from the protons can move within a conductor are known as free electrons. So in case of liquid conductors there are positive ions and negative ions which are responsible for the current. For example, suppose that if we are having a salt solution of copper sulfate, if you will pass electricity through them, they will dissociate into positive ions and negative ions. These ions are responsible for the current. These liquid conductors are also known as electrolytes. Materials which dissociate into ions on passing currents are known as electrolytes. After that, next type of category of conductors is gaseous conductors. Generally, gases are not good conductor of electricity, but under certain conditions, at low pressure and when you apply a high potential difference, then they behave like a conductor. So in them they will dissociate into ions and electrons. So these positive ions and electrons are responsible for the current in gases. The next category of materials, that is insulator. Materials which do not allow electricity to pass through them are called insulators. Examples of insulators are plastic, rubber, dry wood and pure water. These are the examples of the insulators, and on the basis of this categorization we are using these materials as a conductor or insulator. For example, you can use the plastic or rubber as a covering of the metallic wire which we are using in the domestic electric circuits. So that's about today's topic.